saw a loose woman and went into her. And it was said to the gossippers, Samson is here. So they went round watching for him all day at the doorway of the town. But at night they kept quiet, saying, when daylight comes, we will put him to death. And Samson was there till the middle of the night. Then he got up and took a grip on the doors of the town, pulling them up, together with their two supports and their locks, and put them on his back and took them up to the top of the hill in front of Hebron. Now, after this, he was in love with a woman in the valley of Samson, named Delilah. And the chiefs of Philistines came up to her and said to her, make use of your power over him, of his great secret, and we may get and pull bands on him, so that we may make him feeble, and every one of us will give you 11 shekels of silver. So Delilah said to Samson,
now make clear to me that what is the secret of your great strength, and how you may be put in bands and made feeble.
And Samson said to her,
if a 7 new coat which has never been dried, looking around me, I will be feeble and like any other man.
So the chiefs of the Philistines gave her 7 new clothes, which had never been made dry, and she had them tightly knocked around him. Now she had men waiting secretly in the inner room, and she said to him,
the Philistines are on you, Samson.
And the clothes were broken by him, as a twist of thread is broken when touched by a flame. So the secret of his strength did not come tonight. Then Delilah said to Samson,
so you have made false words of me. Tell me now truly how can you be put in bands?
And he said to
if
her,
I use a new coat which has never been used around me, I will be feeble and like any other man.
So Delilah took new fig cords, knocking them tightly round him, and said to him,
the Philistines are on you, Samson.
And men were waiting secretly in the inner room, and the cords were broken off his arms like threads. The Delilah said to Samson,
see, now you have made false words of me. Tell me truly how you may be put in bands.
If you use the 7 twins of a head into the cloth, you are walking and fixing with the pin, I will be feeble and like any other man.
So while he was sleeping, she got the 7 twists of his hair worked into her cloth, and fixed with the pin, and said to him, Then, awaking from his sleep, she got up quickly, pulling off clothes and machine together. And she said to him,
do you say you are my lover when your heart is not mine? You 3 times you have made false words with me. Now tell me truly, what is the secret of your great strength?
My hair have never touched by the blade. I have a separate from the God from my day of the birth. If my hair will cut off, I will be feeble and like any other man.
And when Delilah saw that he had let her see into his heart, she sent word to the chiefs of the Philistines, saying, "Come up this time, for he has let out all his heart to me." Then the chiefs of the Philistines came to her, with the money in their hands, and she made him go to sleep on her knees. And she sent for a man and had his 7 twists of hair cut off. And while it was being done, he became feeble and his strength went from him. Then she said,
He is let out all his heart to me. The Philistines are on you, Samson.
and awake from his sleep, he said,
I will go out as the other time and shaking myself free.
So the Philistines took him and put out his eyes. Then they took him down to Gaza and, chaining him with bands of brass, put him to work crushing grain in the prison house. But the growth of his hair was starting again after it had been cut off. And the chiefs of the Philistines came together to make a great offering to Dagon their God and to be glad. For they said, Our God has given into our hands Samson, our hater. And when the people saw him, they gave praise to their God. For they said, Our God has given into our hands the one who was fighting against us, who made our country waste, and who put great numbers of us to death. Now, when their hearts were full of joy, they said, Send for Samson to make sport for us. And they sent for Samson out of the prison house. And he made sport before them, and they put him between the pillars. And Samson said to the boy who took him by the hand,
Put my hand into the pillow supporting the house, that I can pay my back against the house.
Now the house was full of men and women, and all the lords of the Philistines were there, and about 3,000 men and women were on the roof, looking on while Samson made sport. And Samson, crying out to the Lord, said,
Oh Lord, did you have it in my mind, and do you give me the strength at once? Let me pay the last payment from my 2 eyes.
Then Samson put his arms round the 2 middle pillars supporting the house, putting his weight on them, and on one with his right hand, and on the other with his left. And Samson said, And he put out all his strength, and the house came down on the chiefs and on all the people who were in it. So the dead whom he sent to destruction by his death were more than all those on whom he had sent destruction in his life. Then his brother and his father's people came down and took him up and put his body to rest in the earth between Zorah and Eshtaol in the resting place of Manoah his father. And he had been judge of Israel for 20 years.